Behind every star embroidered and every stripe painted on fabric is a story of America. It began with 13 colonies fighting for freedom and has grown into 50 states representing new life and liberty. Every part of this flag has a purpose, a meaning, something that has started as the root of our nation and grown into what it is today. The red is not just red, it is courage and valor. Courage that was spilled onto battlefields and buried beneath pale graves, and valor that was the fuel to our never-ending flame. The white is not simply white. It is the purity of our beliefs and the values we stand for. It represents hope, family, and innocence. The deep blue is so much more than color. It is a sky we've never stopped reaching for, a symbol of limitless potential. The stars sewn into this flag don't reflect perfection. They reflect an image of unity, something hard-earned, imperfect, and beautiful. Each stripe whispers of sacrifice, echoing from generations long past. Yes, a flag is just stitches and cloth, but this flag, our flag, means far more. To refugees gazing from distant ships, it meant salvation and opportunity. To soldiers in the chaos of battle, it was a sign of friend and not foe. To my friend, it marks the place where their father once stood. To me, it was victory as my parents each strode into our home with a flag in their right hand and a citizenship held in their left. It is a reminder of how I am here and who I am as a person born into the stars and stripes. When the shot heard around the world shattered the veil of peace in 1775, the fight for the United States began. When the words, "Oh, say can you see, by the dawn's early light," were written in 1814 by the crimson light of a raging sky, a song was born that would echo through generations. When the tides of war in 1941 dragged us under its vicious waters, scraping us against the jagged rocks of loss, pain, and sorrow for half a century, the flag flew through it all, unwavering and strong. So as you look at this banner waving in the air, one draped over the resting place of a fallen hero, one that is painted onto faces, one pressed into the trembling hands of a grieving family, and one that has its colors worn with dignity, remember why we are here. Remember the American flag. Remember the people who have fought and still fight for what it represents. They've missed first steps, graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, and so much more. Some may never return. Those who do carry a weight that will never be lifted away from them. This flag you see every day is not just a flag. It is a symbol of the United States of America, where we've come from and who we are, what we strive to be and what we look back upon. Behind every star embroidered and stripe painted on our fabric is a story. It is our great symphony forever unfinished, one that is written from blood and played with pride. Thank you.